3, 2, 1.
So, who of you has ever been to Groningen? Wow, that's great. So, of course you've also been to the Nordic Plantsoenland. Last year in the summer, Nordic Plantsoen was like terrible because everyone was playing Pokemon Go. And playing Pokemon Go means you bump into people. You don't only bump into people, you also drive into people when you do it while driving. It's very dangerous. It's not only dangerous in Groningen, it's also dangerous in Kijkberg. And thousands of people came there last year with lots of problems and safety hazards. And we think this could have been prevented by the police. Why? Because a few days before, the same thing happened in America. If they would have watched the trend strike, they would have known this and they would have seen it coming. And therefore they could have known that this was coming and take the safety precautions that were necessary. So as a solution for that, we have the trend monitoring.
So what we wanted to do is we wanted to monitor trends that are upcoming around the world. So basically do trend detection, and we wanted to find the possibility that this trend actually would spread to the Netherlands, which we wanted to do with machine learning basically. We did this by scraping news websites, or we wanted to do this by scraping news websites real time, so you could real time monitor all kinds of trends that pop up all around the world, and based on that actually determine the threat of it or the chance of it going to the Netherlands. And we want to use trend detection by looking at certain topics and seeing how often in each country these things are mentioned. And in that way you can use machine learning to predict what the chance is that it will go to the Netherlands. Sadly, this data we could not access. So for now we used mock data, and we made a demonstration in which we use this mock data over a series of time, or over a point of time, or a timeline basically. For the actual application we would really like to make it real time, but because we didn't have the data we are going to have to show it like this. But Bonnie will give you a quick demonstration of this.
Yeah, so this is actually the trend monitor that we made. So as you can see, there's a big map of the whole world on which you can see certain circles, and these circles indicate trends that are popping up in news articles in those countries. And the size of these circles indicate how many of these articles relatively are being published at that moment. On the right you can see the topic of the bubble. You can also click on the bubble to see that topic. And on the right you can see the value, which is a probability that that topic will come to the Netherlands eventually. On the bottom you can see a slider. In this case we took a week out of October 2016 because it's very interesting what you can see. You can slide to the next step and you can see different topics popping up. Between others also that of the killer clown, which started in the UK and the US and then moved to the Netherlands, in this case from Belgium. And you can see that our network, or our algorithm calculated a 61% probability that it would actually come to the Netherlands, which it did. We used the frequency of the news articles to use naive Bayes to calculate the probability that it would come to the Netherlands, so naive Bayes for prediction, and use leaflets for the interface, which means that it's very accessible, easily to work with, and it can be easily changed to fit specific needs.
As I said before by Tim, we couldn't find the right data, but we could find the right data, but it wasn't accessible. It's accessible at eventtracker.org, but it's behind the login and you have to pay for that. So therefore we couldn't find access to this data, but this program is usable for the data in this database.
Yeah, so with that we would be able to create a real-time monitor. And then there are also lots of possibilities for future developments of this program. For example, there could be then a content analysis of the topics that are displayed, so that each department, for example, each institute can specify what they want to see. For example, you could watch certain trends coming towards the Netherlands on tensions between certain things, and then the police can put extra work first toward it so that they can anticipate on it and Pokemon Go will not happen again.
Yes. Oh, great. Nice. Yeah, Veerle?
You said you used news articles as the monitoring for these trends. Isn't it more viable to use social media accounts?
Yes, we also consider it, and this is actually something that would also definitely be able to implement. In the 24 hours we couldn't manage to also do that, but this could definitely be a good addition. I also don't think it would be too hard, and it is generally more actual than, or more current than question.
Yeah. How do you define the risk of a certain topic? So not the risk of it coming to Holland, but the risk of it as such for the national security or whatsoever.
Yeah, one way we could do that is by actually looking at, for example, certain keywords and for sentiment analysis, for example, and look if keywords like danger or accident or incident, something in those lines, and look whether that is in the article. And like that you can give or also calculate like a risk level for this topic.
Yep. How do you handle fake news?
It's true.
Yeah, that is, it depends on the data you take, of course. You can do a completely separate experiment of checking whether news is fake or real. But you could also just only select sources you trust.
The problem with trends is you don't know which trends will pop up. How do you know what words to filter for when you scrape those headlines?
Well, one thing you could do is something called
Yeah.
Saved by the bell.